Hello everyone, what is going on? My name's Sunny B Warrior and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here every single day, so if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you go and hit the like button and the subscribe button and check out some of those stuff on the channel. Today, I'm going to be doing another EXO greatest album of all time. If you do not know what this series is, this is my weekly album reaction / review series. What I do is I pick an artist. In this case, I'm currently going through Super Junior, G-Friend, and EXO, and the goal is to listen to their entire discography, to score every single song that is on one of their albums, and then to eventually decide by scoring every song 1 through 10 with 0.5, so on a 20-point scale, and figure out what my favorite albums from an artist are. So that's the goal. Yeah. Today, as you can see, Mama won this week's poll. If you don't know, I post a poll every single week, where you guys can vote and tell me which albums you want me to react to. So I give 3 options, and then whichever one gets the most votes, I obviously do that week. This week, it's Mama, the EXO-K version. Reason it's the EXO-K version is because I'm not going to score every song twice. Even though it's different people singing it, the songs are roughly the same length and roughly the same everything, so it's just how it works. I know it doesn't work great because then there's certain members of current EXO, now that it's no longer EXO-K and EXO-M, that I don't get to hear in some of these songs. But it is what it is. If they primarily had marketed the Chinese release over the Korean release, then I might do that instead of the Korean release. But since they're primarily a K-pop group owned by a K-pop company, it seems like doing the Korean version of all these and actually scoring them makes the most sense. So here we go. We're doing Mama this week. Like I said, as you can see, I've got everything here. Worth noting, a loyal subscriber and fantastic commenter, member of my community, Holterok, tweeted a wonderful template for greatest album of all time with spreadsheets, and it actually calculates out the averages for me. So this week should be the very last week of doing these. He sent me the one for Super Junior. Obviously I can use that as a template for the other groups, but I have not yet taken the time, unfortunately, to put all of these scores from these in, so I will be doing that probably this week. So next week, if all goes according to plan, you will see a single spreadsheet that automatically scores it with a nice graph, and I don't have to do my awkward calculator, Google Docs, everything. So shout out to Holterok, give him some love, him or her, I don't actually know which, I'm sorry, but put a lot of work in for making the template and for actually transcribing all my Super Junior scores from the videos, which is crazy to me. So, like I said, I'll be using that this week for Super Junior, but definitely will be using that next week for G-Friend and EXO. So, with all of the talking out of the way, let's listen to some music. This is EXO's Mama. I've heard, I think, History and Mama are the only 2 songs that I think I've heard. I may have heard What Is Love, actually. But, okay. Here we go. This is Mama. I've definitely heard this. Obviously. Ooh. This song is so good. The operatic feel to it. With these electronic elements, of course. The electronics with the strings and the strong vocals. You guys know I obsess over that sound. This sounds like it's from like a Bourne movie or something. Like a very well-paced. Just the instrumental, obviously. Oh. 이제 너는 사랑하는 법도 잊었고 Oh, and the lower strings come in with this unison chord. So good. It has such an epic feel to it. It's just epic. I know it's become somewhat of a meme as of late, but it is a truly grandiose sound. Oh yeah. Yes. Just the orchestral sound with the synths, with this caliber of vocals, it makes me so happy. Well, actually, it scares me more, but it also makes me seemingly happy. Also, I can't be the only person who's never looked at the lyrics and always thought that it was Mama as in Mama and had no idea that this song was Majesty, Majesty. Right. I had no idea that that's what that meant. Oh, this breakdown too, I forgot about. This kind of filthy club synths coming in. The electric guitar, yes, yes, yes. I didn't forget about that. And then like the rapper comes in, right? Oh no, it's like I forgot about the yell part first. Okay, this is what I was remembering. Forgot about the scream verse. Yeah, this filthy, filthy club synths rising. Oh, and then the chord, the big choral chord. Oh, and the organ. Yes! Oh, it's so good. They have such a strong choral sound here. That also may be like more people or an actual choral recording. I'm not sure if that's the actual members singing that choral bit. But I mean, either way, the sound of it is incredible. That's a 10. There's no way that song is not a 10. I love the orchestral. I love the big choral, sweeping, epic, grandiose intensity. The delivery of, like I said, the rap verse. The delivery of those strong, strong vibrato opera-style vocals. The way the synths came in, the filthy club synth, especially during the breakdown, and then the electric guitar, and then like the screamo bit, and then the rap, and then that song is so much, but it's so good. That's my take on Mama. Okay, what is love? I think I've heard this, right? Maybe not.
Girl.
No, I don't think so.
Can't explain what I feel.
Ooh. Oh yes.
Oh yeah. My baby, 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 baby.
I'm all in on this.
하루가 마치 1분처럼 느껴지게 만들지. 너만 있으면 영화 속의 주인공. 널 보려 달려가는 내 액션씬이라도 찍을 것처럼 난 마치 영웅이 된 것처럼 넌 내게 완벽 상상해보았어 함께라면 어떨까 yeah. 난 너만 괜찮다고
This is so
말해주면
cool.
모두 완벽해 Oh baby I lost my mind 너를 처음 만났을 때 너 하나 빼고 모든 것은 getting slow motion 내게 말해줘 이게
It's like
매일 그대와 수많은
Ooh.
감정들을 나눠주고 배워
this unison part is so cool.
울고 안아주고 내게 말해줘
Like I said, the vocal timbres are clashing. They're not trying to blend, which is awesome.
너를 가진 내가 질투나 죽겠나봐 해가 가고 달이 가도 절대 안 변해 난 보기보다 우직하게 믿을 남자라는 걸넌 알게 될 테니까
Oh yes. Oh yes.
절대적인 이 감정을 내가 생각조차 했을까 내 곁에 있을 때 난 점점 대단한 남자가 되고 빛나는 걸 I lost my mind 너를 처음 만났을 때 너
This is such a pretty duet. It has like some R&B textures to it, but it also has like these very almost a tropical set of drums and this like a MIDI string. There's some new sounds here. And then like the electric synth chords, obviously. Ooh, that bass. Interesting. The breakdown was just the isolated rhythm that's been there the whole time. What a weird choice. I don't know if I agree with that.
My baby, baby, baby. 널 알아보는 것 이게 사랑인 걸까? 널 자주 웃게 만들고 친구처럼 널 가장 편하게 만들 거야. My baby, baby.
Yes, vocal. Yes, 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 yes. So I really, really like that. The one thing is, so initially I wanted to give this a 10, because it's just the vocal texturing and the use of the different synths and that, like I said, that percussion loop, which is a very kind of tribal or Caribbean type feel to it, which is very cool. Combined with, like I said, beautiful and unique vocal textures, and they mixed that up throughout the verses. There was like some whisper type stuff at the beginning. Really cool unison as well, where they were mixing up the different parts on the different choruses. The only reason it's not a 10 is because that dun 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 literally stayed the entire song. Like, literally, I cannot think of 1 second of this song where it did not play. So that just kind of wore me down, and eventually, like, I liked that initially, But it did during the breakdown, the one part where every song switches, it kept only that, and that was the breakdown. And I'm like, okay. But like I said, it still doesn't, I mean, it's not gonna make me not like this song. This song is incredible. But like, it does keep it back from perfection, because that is pretty annoying by the end of it. And especially that breakdown. The fact that it didn't change during the breakdown blew my mind. Like, why would you just have the breakdown be the only part that's kept going the whole time already? So yeah, I don't even need to check other scores. It's like, I wanted it to be a 10, but I literally can't. I have to knock that down like a whole point, because it just can't. I can't. That boom, 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 boom. It sounds cool, and I would have been cool with it for 90% of the song, but not 100% of it. Like, I needed like at least like 4 or 5 measures of the song that didn't have it, and they just didn't give it to me. So interesting. Cool song though. Very, very cool still. Awesome. Let's listen to History. I think I've heard this as well. Maybe not?
Listen,
Ooh. It's actually a convincing clap to me. It sounds like it was a real recorded clap. Ooh, I like those chords. This is a cool chorus. Cool. They stripped the entire instrumental back just to the one drum. Okay, now it's back. I like this drum machine, but it's getting... Okay. They're mixing it up. Okay. Ooh, the texture of these synths is cool. Oh, wow, that bass. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. And they are keeping some of those elements in the chorus now. Cool. You did make history, EXO. Wow, how to score that? Oh wow, that was fast. I need to think about that one. Man. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to probably a few samples from other songs to get an idea. because I really, really like that second half of that song, especially, would by itself just be an easy 10. Like, but there were some elements that were kind of repeated too much for me, and the chord progression was too simple for the first like minute and a half ish. Really could have used changes there. I'm so happy that they did change later on, and it might be enough for it to be a 10 still, but I'm not 100% on it, so bear with me. Let me listen to a little bit of let me hear a 9.5. Is it a 9.5? Let me hear Heart Attack. That's probably a good test. Just a little bit of Heart Attack. Oh, it's not this level. It's not this level. I'm thinking way too high. I'm hyped because EXO's incredible, but I actually don't think. I don't think it's this level. 100% not this level. What about My Lady while we're on this album? Is it more towards an 8, maybe?
She's my baby. 새하얀 그 손끝에 녹아버린 초콜릿.
Okay, this might be higher than it actually. Man, I was gonna give that a 10. Just the first half of that song's not as strong. Or maybe I just didn't remember how good some of EXO's other songs were. I need to double check. It's a 7.5, right? I'm not gonna drop it below a 7.5, I don't think. When I was gonna give it a 10. I just forgot how good freaking EXO music is. I do this every week. This is why I need to check. I'm gonna check the other songs that I already scored now.
Girl, you got me flying up. Nopi, flying up. Girl, you got me flying up. Nopi, flying
이곳은 어딘지 꿈꾸던 곳. 내가 모든 지나간 시간들은 잊고서 너무 큰 행운 너라는 heaven.
Versus
심장이 뛰지를 않나. My heartbeat 맘에 울어도 보고.
yeah, I think 7.5 is a much fairer range actually for the song. Sorry that I was gonna put it so high. It's just that second half of the song, because you come off of this part of the song, and this is incredible. Like everything after this chorus is like mind blowing. But the first part is good, but not that good. Yeah, I'm thinking 7.5 is a much fairer score. I need to listen to What Is Love compared to some other stuff. Hold up. I know for a fact Mama's a 10. I'm not changing that. But this is What Is Love.
Girl, I can't explain what I feel.
I need to hear another 9 to make sure. Oh no. I think this deserves this 9. Actually. Is this higher? No, that one note repeats too much. I think the 9 is fair. Sorry, I just had a quick crisis. I had to double check. Since I was thinking history so high at first, but then I had to lower it. Okay. On to Angel. I didn't have to lower it, but I mean, I compared it to other songs, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Crisis averted. On to Angel. Worth noting, couple of quick things. I know I'm halfway through now-ish. But these scores only are to be compared to other EXO songs. So I'm not scoring these compared to all music I've ever heard, and I'm not scoring these compared to any other group that I do a greatest album of all time for, or that I currently am doing a greatest album of all time for. So don't try and take these scores and compare them to anybody else's scores. This is not a universal score that applies to all music. This is a score specifically for how good I think it is for an EXO song. So keep that in mind. Also, I reserve the right to change any of these scores until the very end when I lock them in and average them. So, just thought I'd point that out. Okay, now on to Angel, for real. Ooh. Wow.
단 한 번만 네 옆에서 발을 맞춰 걸어보고파 한 번 딱 한 번만요.
This is
여린 바람을 타고
This is very cool.
어디에서 왔냐고 해맑게 묻는 내게 비밀이란 말해서 마냥 이대로 함께 걸으면 어디든 천국일 테니 어디든 천국일 테니 미카엘 보다 넌 나에게 눈부신 존재 카히
I really like these verses. That clap, not a good clap. Beautiful lyrics and beautiful vocals, beautiful delivery though.
아주 작은 것이라도 널 힘들게 하지 못하게
Pretty ooze. Of course.
지키고 싶어 하면서
Good use of the drums to transition.
거센 바람을 막고
Chorus a little bit cheesy,
모두 다 등을 돌려도
but that's okay.
내겨운 어느 날 네 눈물을 닦아준
I like the individual lines worked into the chorus. That is cool.
어디든 천국일 테니 널 사랑하게 돼버린 난 이제 더 이상 돌아갈 곳이 없어요. 날개를 걷어가셨죠. Oh no. 영원한 삶을 이렇게도 행복한 이유 나의 영원 이젠 그대
I like that harmony a lot.
여린 바람을 타고 난 어디에서 왔냐고 from 해맑게 묻는 내게 비밀이란 말했어 마냥 이대로 함께 걸으면 어디든 천국일 테니
I might like that more than History, actually. I think I do. I think this is an 8. I need to hear an 8 real quick. Oh, Diamond. Diamond's an 8. Diamond.
더 깊이 타오른 fire blow up 지금 네 눈앞에 we glow up like a diamond 내 모습은 이제 영원토록 너의 곁에서 변치 않을 거라고 완성해내 완성해내 더 완벽하게
Yeah, it feels like an 8 to me. I'm thinking 8 on Angel. I really like that song. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, just the use of the, man, that's pretty. The way that they transitioned into and out of the chorus, the just how floaty and cool the instrumental was. Everything but the clap was actually a perfect instrumental. Like, it would be much higher without the clap. Sorry. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but record some real claps, guys. But for real, though, like, I thought everything until I heard that first clap. I was like, this might be a 10. Like, the instrumental was perfect. But the clapping and then the chorus and, like, some of the elements repeating too much towards the end of the song ended up lowering it. But I mean, it's still a great song. I mean, we're splitting hairs. We're talking about the top 80% of EXO, which makes incredible music all the time. So, yeah. Onto Two Moons. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Dark synths. Some brighter club synths now. Okay. Alright, how many hays are we doing, guys?
오늘의 기억고 보지 못한 미라클 실제 상황 더 이상 묻지마 꿈이냐고
This is cool. The process rap.
지나치기엔 오늘 밤은 더 가까워
그때처럼 울부짖어 전초의 feeling 온몸에는 전율이 흘러 막 찌릿찌릿
꽃다리 떠올라 다리 떠올라 Ready set oh my 저 하늘이 밝아와 오늘은 두 개의 다리 두 개의 다리
Oh. I really like this. Cool. Cool little fun electronic samples.
다시 놓지 않게
This is a very hip-hop focused song. It's cool. This is like club banger rap. Okay, actually he does get a... We do have a real verse here, actually. And then actually a very, very cool verse.
That's right. Selected VIP, wouldn't it be mind-blowingly awesome? Now we on a rocket, just gotta keep your seatbelt fastened. 오늘은 두 개의 다리, 두 개의 다리. 오늘은 두 개의 다리. No, you're not gonna shoulda, woulda this and coulda, woulda that, cause you're never coming back to this trap. See the two full moons, you're the chosen night, going spread goodness, cause you got no time.
I really like this style of song.
I'm good.
Nope, stop. Not ready for it yet. Not ready for the next song. Calm down. I haven't even scored 2 moons yet. Cool. Like I said, it's a very, very 2000s club banger. Oh, I didn't even realize that was featuring Key from SHINee. Well, it was. Yeah. But, cool song. I love the production of it, actually. It's very, very cool. Yeah, I kind of... Is that a 10? Let me listen to a little bit of What Is Love again. Okay, I'm thinking 9.5 or 10. Let me listen to a little bit of it again. So many haze.
실제 상황 더 이상 묻지마 꿈이냐고 기다려 애태워 시간이 가까워 지나치기엔 오늘 밤은 더 가까워
그때처럼 울부짖어 전초의 feeling 온몸에는 전율이 흘러 막 찌릿찌릿
꽃다리 떠올라 다리 떠올라 Ready set oh my 저 하늘이 밝아와 오늘은 두 개의 다리 두 개
Okay. I like it. I like it more than What Is Love, but I don't think it's a 10. We're gonna go 9.5. The reason I like it so much is because it has such a cool vibe to it. Like, it's just a dope song. Like, And maybe if you're somebody who actually has heard a lot of like club banger style Korean music or music in Korean in that style, maybe you're like, yeah, I'm tired of that. That's kind of how I'm tired of some other genres and stuff. But to me, to hear that type of club banger with the Korean style of vocal inflection and harmonies, and then the rap over it, the kind of like the softer, more intense rap that we don't really get in Western music, to me, that is incredible, and it's almost worthy of a 10, but elements of it were a little bit too repetitive for me. And then also, the only other critique is that it didn't have anything that made me go, whoa, love it, love it, love it, which I feel like I need for a 10 with EXO, because EXO's music is so incredible. Like Mama, where I'm like, actually, my mind is being melted by the gloriousness of all of the samples and the geniusness of how it's put together. So I'm going to give that a 9.5 tentatively. That could move down, but I really like that song, guys. Like, really like it. We'll see. Let's listen to Machine, though. This is the last track. Oh. Oh, the harmony. Oh. Oh. This is what I was talking about that the last song was missing. This is lowering the last song's score, I think. Because this is so good. Man, those synth chords get me every time. There's like the I really... Yes! Oh, drowning. Eargasm. Eargasm when those chords hit.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yeah. 어려운 나무 걸린 그녀 맘 아무도 보지 못하게 잠긴 밤 yeah.
Oh yes.
Hacking, gotta get to my heart. Yeah. 이제는 깨어나.
Ooh.
완벽한 아름다움.
What a cool breakdown. Yes. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, it goes right into the part I like. And the chorus, I mean, I like that part too. We have to listen to that transition again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to start it right here. Listen to this transition. Oh, it's, yes. This is amazing. That's a 10, guys. That's incredible. You guys know my weakness is beautiful sung chords over electro synths. Oh, this bass is so filthy too. Oh, their harmony's so tight. I need to hear it one more. Their harmonies are so clean, and that bass is so dirty. Yeah, that's a 10. That's amazing. That's incredible. I think I scored these too high, not gonna lie, guys. I got a little bit hyped on the weird novelty. I think what's gonna happen is What Is Love, I think is dropping to an 8.5. And Two Moons is dropping to a 9, so that's the only real arrangement I need to do. Machine is incredible, mind-blowing. Like, sorry, I need to hear this end bit as well, like, one more time. This whole kind of actually, with this whole verse, to be honest with you.
Hey, hey.
The whole rap verse into the transition to the last chorus.
Yeah, you know 어려운 나무 걸린 그녀 맘 아무도 보지 못하게 잠긴 밤 Yeah, 굳게 닫힌 맘을 hacking Gotta get to my heart Yeah.
So they start the chords. Oh yes. Oh, the harmony, and then the bass, and then it's descending, and then they raise the harmony. And then they fake out the chords, and then they drop right into the harmony of the chorus. Oh, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so good, guys. Oh, it's amazing. It makes me so happy. Alright. For hopefully the last time in Greatest Album of All Time history, we're tallying the total points and the final score with a calculator. Like I said, hopefully I actually use my time properly this week. I can definitely find it in, the hour or two. I mean, the template's made, so that's the easy part. That's the hard part. Hotoruk already did the really hard part, so all I have to do is make the template work in the next week and transfer the old scores. So it should be easy. Well, not easy, but it should be very doable, what I'll say. But this week, say goodbye to the calculator, friends. 10 for Mama, 8.5 for What Is Love. This song is great. 7.5 for History. Very, very good song. There were no lower scoring songs for me on this album, honestly. Angel was very good. 9, very good for Two Moons, obviously. And then Machine, another incredible 10. That's 53 for 6 songs, 53 points. Then, of course, we just divide that by 6, which will give us 8.83. That is the final score this week. As you can see, there we go. We've got 8.83. Very good. Very, very good album. This was incredible. And if I'm not mistaken, this was their debut, right? So unbelievable. Yeah, this is incredible. Like I said, Mama, one of the best EXO songs I've ever heard to date. Machine, also one of the best, like, incredible. Two Moons is a very, very cool concept. Angel, beautiful. History, great song. What Is Love, also awesome. Yeah, this is one of my favorite EXO albums. Just gonna click through and give you the scores real quick. As you can see, is this the highest scoring? Wait, 8.78, 8.83, 8.7, 8.46, 8.23. I think this is our highest scoring. We have a new highest scoring album for me. 8.83. honestly, there was not a single song on this that I was like, nah, I'll leave it. Like, no, like, all of these are, like, instant listens for me on repeats. So, this is incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to post these polls on Monday early going forward, because I'll be back to doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but that means I have to record literally the minute it becomes Friday instead of, like, 10 to 12 hours into Friday. Yeah, thank you guys so much. As always, please let me know what scores you agreed with, what you disagreed with. Is this your favorite EXO album of the ones that I've scored so far? Please let me know. I would love to know which songs people line up with me on. Guys, my name's the Newbie Warrior. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and please remember to stay newbie.